Some new complaints have emerged on Ilhan Omar for committing some ethics violations. What exactly did she do wrong this time, you may ask? Well, I'm just going to walk you through a quick slide deck that will explain what she did and why that is wrong, and that could lead to some sort of an ethics investigation. I don't know if this is going to disqualify her or anything like that, but there is a hidden element here that I wanted to highlight, and that's what I'm going to do. Just take a quick look at this slide deck. The ethics complaint says that Ilhan Omar used her TikTok account, something that the federal officials have determined leaks data and sends it back to the mother country, which is China, to stream a C-SPAN video. C-SPAN is a government channel that tracks all the activity in the Congress as well as in the Senate. And this is something that is meant to be like a public service. And congressmen and women are not supposed to use this thing for political purposes. By political purposes, like for example, if you're going to do a campaign for somebody, you're going to do a political pitch, you're not supposed to use C-SPAN video. That's the first complaint. There is more. Another allegation is that she used her congressional office to record some political videos. Again, this is explicitly forbidden. In other words, she was sitting in the office given for being a congresswoman. There's a main office and there are some smaller offices. There's cubicles for interns to sit and work in. All these places, you're not supposed to be practicing your partisan politics. This is for you as a congresswoman. There's a distinction, a congresswoman versus a democratic politician. And this has to be very clearly observed. Well, she hasn't done that. Why does she think that these rules don't apply to her? I have a theory here. Here we go. Why does she escape? Well, this is something that has been written up. I have given you 6 or 7 links. Be sure to go and read each and every one of them, because each one of them contains a wealth of information, and from there are further links that you can go to which gives you even more data. And you need to understand how some people feel like the rules don't apply to them, that the laws don't apply to them. Well, I wouldn't be too bothered if he was not in such a pivotal position. It is my projection that in 5-10 years, she'll be one of the most senior Democrats, and she will be basically telling us how we should be living our lives. Why is she getting away with everything? Well, people say, well, she's a woman. That gives us some certain of, you can't really go after women for doing something. I don't see this. I mean, if you're a congressman or a congresswoman, you are a person who's a representative of the people. What needs to be looked at is, did this person break the law or not? Again, color, that she is a black, she's a Muslim, a minority, and she's also a leftist. These are all things that, the progressives love. The whole fabric, the whole narrative of this progressives is that they are the oppressed, that they are taking it on the chin and they need to get their day in the court. I mean, I'm all for people who have been unjustly victimized for whatever reason. But here, the point here is that some of them are brazenly breaking the law, thinking that these things don't apply to them. And that's where I have a problem. Why does she keep on escaping? Here is the other interesting fact. This came out in August 2020. There is this is an article by somebody where he says that this has become a 2-tier justice system. Why does he say that? He says somebody in Department of Homeland Security found that 2 different federal investigative agencies investigated Ilhan Omar for months, but decided not to prosecute her for immigration fraud despite clear and readily available evidence that she married her own brother as part of an elaborate immigration scam. Why is this happening to America? Just as Ilhan Omar is trying to escape, you will start seeing more such members of the minority coming through the ranks. And first one is the one that you need to apply the laws clearly, because everybody behind will cite that first person and say, well, you did not prosecute that person. Why are you saying all these things to me? And that will be the escape route. So United States has a problem now. And you will see that more and more people are essentially gaming the immigration system, especially when you're coming as a refugee. Records data says that 87% of the people who immigrated to United States as a refugee have dubious data. Dubious, 87%, 9 out of 10 practically. This is the state of affairs. I would really closely look at that. In fact, now the Biden administration is again talking about lifting Title 42, which means another wave of illegal immigrants are going to be allowed in. God save America. That's all I can tell you. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications.